Lawyer. How are you? Hey, everybody. Facebook Live. Hi, everybody. On Periscope, I'm doing 2 feeds at the same time. I'm on Periscope underneath the name Tenacious, TENAYSHIS. And of course, I'm here on Facebook Live underneath Branda Eason. What up, buddy? What up, D La Divas? Hi, Big Lee. Hey, Rashawn. Welcome, welcome. What up, David? How you been? Hey, Manny. How are you guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, just to let you know, I know, but I saw you this summer. I saw you in Waterbury. Hey, Simeon. I saw you in Waterbury it was one of the concerts. I think it was old school concert. Really quick. Hey, girl. I was just in Waterbury. Hi, everybody on Periscope. Okay, so just let you know that what we're doing, I'm giving free script consultations. If you or anybody that you know has a story, whether it's a story that's in their head, they know, other people will want to hear. Something that you think is interesting. It could be something that's true to life, or it could be something that's purely fiction. It could fit in any genre whatsoever. What up, Greg? How you doing? Hey, David. What's up, Desmonique? Hey, Richard. Some people have these ideas in their head, never write it down. Some people write down the ideas in a very, informal format. Some people have started writing it into a particular genre form, whether it's in short story form, whether it's in manuscript form and book form, or whether it's in television or play or movie form. So I'm really focusing on screenwriting. That's my background. And screenwriting is for movies. What up, Ken? Screenwriting is for movies in particular. So if you're interested, or someone that you know is interested in turning their idea, their story into a movie format so that it's in a form that's marketable, this is the spot. So hey, those. So every Tuesday, hey everybody on Periscope, welcome CeeLo. Hey Shamaya. Every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, I'll be giving free script writing advice, as well as on Saturdays at 3 p.m. So if you or someone else that you know is interested, send them through. Don't worry about your ideas being taken, stolen. Listen, no idea is original, and the way that you bring life into something and the way that another writer brings life into something is going to be totally different. I can give 10 people, hey Tamara, I can give 10 people a concept and then they all write it and it's all different. So don't worry about that. I'm going to give you a little bit of background about myself. Most of you know me in some way or form, except for my friends on Periscope. How you doing? You just know me as a goofball. I have a company called Little Pro Productions, and right now we're marketing 4 scripts, 3 scripts hardcore marketing. 1 script is still in the works. And my goal is to help writers get to the next level. So for Buddy, that's going to be different than Shamaya. They may be on 2 different planes, and that's okay. So what I want to do is take everybody from where they're at and bring them to the next level through information sharing, skill sharing, and networking amongst ourselves. Now, my background, as a little girl, I always wanted to be a teacher, as well as in the creative arts. I love television, movies, music, that whole nine. I know I want to do something with it. And you go through life and You don't follow your dream. You just think you're a silly little kid with these silly ideas. And you go for something more practical. When I was in college, I looked at secretarial journalism. I took liberal arts to try and find what I wanted to do when I already knew what I wanted to do. So one day I just said, forget this. I need to get into teaching. And I did that, and I chose doing history, which is really interdisciplinary. And through my teaching, I did a lot of creative, hey, sir. I did a, hey, Eric, hey, Katrina. I did a lot of creative projects and got a lot of great feedback. I did a lot of community productions where I did a lot of the writing. I did the direction. I did the producing. I led all this. This is where I saw that I really had an intrinsic, natural, creative talent. And so I wanted to make my classroom much bigger than the four walls within a school that is, ran by some other person. I'll answer that question in 1 second. I have a question on Periscope. Thank you, Desmonique. Best student ever. That's my girl. I'll take questions in a second. And so by making my classroom bigger, I had to decide what type of venture am I going to do in the creative arts. And so I ended up deciding screenplay writing. Screenplay writing because typically people don't read as much as they used to. And especially my audience is urban America, inner city youth, inner city adults. Hey, Tommy. And hey, Betty. And so we're definitely not reading. And where we learn about ourselves and other people is through movies. So that's why I chose that genre. So I spent a lot of time and a lot of years making a lot of mistakes, doing things on my own, and then finding a network, and then taking classes. So I went around things kind of backwards. I want to help other writers not make the same expensive mistakes and time-consuming mistakes that I made. Hey, Beehive. Hey, Artie. Hey, welcome. So that's my thing here. And so after I decided to do that, I made a lot of gains. I have met with producers in Hollywood. At one point, I had 17 producers interested in my first feature screenwriter credit. And I have an agent, and it's very difficult to find an agent. Like everything it's like Hollywood is like the mob. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Luck. Hey, everything is like so secretive and held back because there's a lot of power, there's a lot of secrets in Hollywood. As we can see, so a lot of things are being exposed. And so everything is really kept really tight. So what I want to eventually do is have my company have a way for writers who do not have writer credits yet. Hey, that's awesome. Have a way, an avenue for them to get in the industry a lot easier, a lot quicker. But that also means that you have to prove your skill. Because once somebody takes you on, they want to make sure that you're able to thrive in the industry because your name, your work, your success is going to be attached to their recommendation. Even if it's like, hey, Nancy, this is DJ Luck, yo. He's the bomb with screenplay writing. Check him out. If he flops, if he doesn't come through with his writing or with his etiquette, with his meeting and like knowing the industry standards, then my reputation is going to go down. So what I want to do is create a reservoir of really talented writers and take them all to the next level. And then again, for everybody, hey niece, everybody, that's going to be different. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to talk about screenplay writing in general and then take questions from all of you. So screenplay writing, the standard for Hollywood. Hey, Donna. The standard for Hollywood is to have 3 acts. And you're going to notice these. So like after you start to learn the process of screenwriting and what Hollywood expects, you're going to see this in a lot of movies that you've seen and a lot of movies that you eventually go to. You know that you are on the right path when you go to the movies where you're on Netflix and you're watching, hey Wendy, hey Candace. And you go to the movies and you're on Netflix, you're watching TV, and you start to think of it from a writer's point of view. And that's when I knew, I've internalized this process, this skill, this talent, and, I get it. So the 3-act structure, the first act typically happens within the first 10 minutes of the movie. So that's within the first 10 minutes of your script. And that's when the main character or main characters gets put on their journey. So whatever your characters, whatever their mission is, there has to be a problem in the first act that's going to push them towards that mission. And then the second act is the longest act. It's when the main character or characters are on their mission. Hey, Ronnie, are on their mission and they're meeting problem after problem after problem after problem. They're getting stronger at that. And it doesn't matter what genre you're in. Hey, Fordrain, it doesn't matter what genre you're in, whether it's horror, whether it's drama, whether it's romantic, comedy, whether it does not matter. This is the structure for Hollywood. Hey, Davey, you're gonna be awesome at this, Davey. You gotta. If you haven't started writing yet, you gotta start writing. You're so talented. So, that is the longest act. That's like pages between 11 and 70. So that's a very long act. And then the last act is when that character finds resolution, some way, shape, or form, and you end the film. And that's between pages like 71 to 100. Most scripts at the most should be 130 pages. So if you've already started writing a script and you're not done and you're close to 100 pages, you got to find a way to start wrapping it up. 130 is the tops, and that's even a lot in Hollywood standards. Each page equals 1 minute of filming. That is the standard. So that means if your script is 130 minutes, 130 pages, that means it's 130 minutes. So that's what? 60 is an hour, 90 is an hour and a half. So you're going like on a 2-hour film. And it's very difficult for us to sit through a 2-hour film. You can do it if you have a really great concept and you keep it really engaging, but it's not the norm. Okay, so just think about that. Hey, Marianne. So make sure you're just thinking about that as you're venturing into your writing. And there's a lot of technical things in terms of writing that you have to know as a writer. You cannot go on Microsoft Word and start typing your script. You can, but it's not industry standard. Definitely should not show anybody that script if it's in Microsoft Word. And so like in the consulting, we'll get into what software you should use, how you should format your script and all that. Hey, Melba. And my process for writing, and I found this it really helps ground me as a writer. You have to find your way, what's going to ground you as a writer. I typically write a treatment first. Treatment is the Hollywood technical term for writing the story out in summary form. So it's basically what happens, next, all the way till you get the end. If you do that before you write the script, because some writers do that after they write the script, because some producers will ask you for a treatment. Some writers do that after, but what I do is if I do that before, I'm already doing that 3-act structure and I have it down. And then when I'm actually typing out the script, I I can make any changes. I don't have to be married to that treatment. So it's really a guide for me. And then after I finish my final draft for the screenplay, I can go back and I can rewrite where I can edit the treatment. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Zadar. Welcome. So I use the treatment form to help guide my creative side. Where do I want this screenplay to start? Where do I want it to go in each area? Is it following that 3-act structure? Now I need to say, there are some people who do not want to follow the 3-act structure, and there's some people who are very successful going off the path of the 3-act structure. However, if you're a new writer and you don't have Hollywood backing yet, it is much easier to get Hollywood backing if you follow the 3-act structure. That's what the producer's going to be looking for. If you're interested in self-producing, then that's another story. You don't have to follow that 3-act structure. You can go off the grid. You can come up with your own structure because you're going to be funding the film. And funding films today is extremely cheap. You can do a full feature film for under $1,000. You can use your iPhone, an iPad, there's iMovie, and you can do really quality things. And there's like really cheap gizmos and software that you can attach, and you're on your way. But that's going to take another level of research after you've written your screenplay. Hey, Tyson, another creative body in the house. What's up? Okay, so eventually I want to get a small group of writers together, and we end up communing together and at the same time presenting our ideas. That's separate from here, Tuesday nights and Saturdays afternoons. This is all totally free. The other group will be all totally free as well, but it's going to be people who are going to be committed to writing 10 pages a week. So if you really think about it, it's a group of writers pushing each other to be accountable to move their craft forward. Oh, thank you, Tommy. I appreciate it. Very informative. I'm so glad I found this broadcast. You're so welcome, Tommy. Okay. So for now, do I have any questions? I can take questions now. Does anybody have any questions? I know there was a couple of questions earlier, but I wanted to get out what was going on before I started to answer them. Hey, Lamone. Any questions? Yep, say your question again, Fresh. Yep, go ahead. Shoot. Hey, Irving. Go ahead, shoot your question. Okay, so Hollywood standard, you don't patent, that's not the technical term, but you register your screenplay. So the question is, should you patent your screenplay? Like a lot of new writers are very scared of their idea and their script being taken. It does happen. It has happened to the best writers out there. So yes, you do have to take measures to protect yourself, but you got to make sure you follow like the Hollywood standard. Otherwise, they're going to think that you're just some kook off the street. So patent is not the word. You register, and you register with a professional writing group. There's one in the East that I'm a member of, and then there's one in the West, and depends on where you're located. Wordsmith and Celtics is not good, so I'll get to that in a second. And so you register, you send off your script to them, and then they will protect it. They will have a copy. So if anybody uses concepts, and it will be documented there. And if you send your script off and you copyright, hey Eric, and you copyright it, you don't put that C in the circle on your script because they're going to know you're a novice. Hollywood writers do not do that. Yeah, I'll give you the online site in a second. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I'll look it up in 2 seconds. So that's for protecting your work. Wordsmith and Celtics, that is like a second, third go-to. The industry standard is Final Draft. And that's all one word. Final Draft. Hey, Paul. Hey, Kate. Final Draft is the industry standard. So if you send the script off, they're going to know that you're a novice if you're not in Final Draft. Final Draft costs about $100. You download it. You can download it on multiple devices. I have it here on my desktop. I have it here on my iPad. When I was in Cuba, I was working on some edits on one of my scripts, and it was mobile. It was easy, and then I had it on my desktop as well. So, I mean, you can use Wordsmith and Celtics like for now, but eventually you're going to need to upgrade and go with Final Draft. What was the first screenplay you were able to sell? Okay, so I have not sold my script yet. It's being marketed now. Screenplays typically take a good 7 to 18 years to sell. Okay, the market is really saturated. There's a lot of, you would be amazed at how many people are screenwriters. Even if they're novice, even if they're young professionals, even if they went to school for it, graduated, have a degree, and they just have not sold the script. It is really finding, like, what do you want to do in the industry? If you're just a writer and you want to sell your script and then you don't care what happens after that, you can do that. There's other people who want to maintain some creative rights in terms of the final project. And so that final project would be being a producer on the script, so you still have some say-so in it. And that's really the way to go. That's really where the money is, because once you sell, your ideal can be turned upside down, twisted, flipped. And there's some people who are fine with that. And if you're fine with that, that's all great. I went to a conference in California, and this was all big, medium, and small producers. And so I was with fellow writers, and writers were really happy and excited at the end of the night. And like a small group of us were conferencing about our successes. And, people were like, I got a producer interested. Everybody's clapping. Then somebody said, I got 2. Everybody's clapping. Then I got 4. Everybody's like, ah! I shut the freak up. I said nothing because now I understood what the standards were in terms of the group of people that I was speaking to. And some of these are really talented people and creative people. But that producer has to be not only interested in your work, but they also have to be at a point where they can move forward or open up the door for conversations with you, with your agent, with your business manager. And so some producers are interested, but they're not at a point just yet. Sometimes it's going to take 3 years for them to get to a point where they can take on this project because they're not there. I shut up because I had 17 producers interested in my script. So I knew that I had a talent that was above the group in which I was in. I also knew that I was on the path to success. None of us had agents. Since then, I got an agent. It's very difficult to get an agent in Hollywood. How do you compete in an oversaturated industry? One, you have to learn your craft. Okay, I knew that my first concept was pretty good. I was really excited about it. I told people about it. They were excited about it. This is average, everyday people. They were really excited about it. And I wanted to hurry up and rush because I knew it was great. And I wanted to hurry up and rush, and I did it in Microsoft Word, and then I was just like DJ Luck, and I was downloading Celtics and other software. Okay. Oh, you're Cuban, Tommy. Hey, my fiance's Cuban. Okay, hold on. Cut and paste that. Come back. Let me come back to it. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, I wanted to really just like rush the process. And then as I got with people in the industry, you cannot rush the process because they are really, these producers are really looking for knowledgeable writers who have the next best thing. Learn your craft. Yes. Thank you, Fresh. Learn your craft. And that's what I want to create in this space, a group of writers who are willing to commit to learn their craft. What you do with your screenplay is on you. What process you take, it's on you. We're just going to be really informative here. Repeat what you said, Fred. Tommy, repeat what you said. You said you were Cuban and you didn't see something. Yeah, so my agent is Eric, is currently marketing my script now, and they're also going to be looking for other work for me to do. But that's really not an agent's job, that's a business manager's job, and I do not have a business manager as of yet. I've been approached by a couple of people, but I didn't really gel with them well, so I was just like, let me wait. And then as I meet more people, see who I really gel with. You don't want to sign a contract and sign over 15%, and that person does not have your best interest at heart. Because there's a lot of sharks. And there's a lot of sharks in the world, but there's a lot of sharks in the entertainment industry. And their goal is to make money. And I'm really into the craft. I'm really into the message that I'm sending in my work. So I really want to take ownership of that. So I'm not rushing. I learned not to rush. Are there any other questions? Tommy, you said something about being Cuban and not seeing the numbers or something like that. The question is from Periscope, should I read Oscar-winning screenplays as examples? Yes, definitely, because you will see that most of those screenplays has that 3-act structure. The more screenplays you read, the more that your mind is going to internalize the structure, the process. How do you introduce a new character? How do you introduce a character without saying too much if you don't want the audience to really know who that character is just yet? And why would you do that? Like if you read scripts, and not only Oscar-winning scripts, also, respect the process. Also, read screenplays of movies that you like, right? Because as a writer, you're going to pull inspiration from various places. You don't want to just mimic what Hollywood has already given a nod to. So like Crooklyn is one of my favorite movies of all time, right? So I would want to read the Crooklyn script. And when you read the script, you're going to see that and it depends on which version of the script you actually pick up. If you go to New York, there are street vendors that sell scripts. Pick up a script, they're like $17, $20. Pick up a script that you like and read it. Because one, it's going to be interesting because it's a movie that you like. Two, you're going to see the difference between the actual movie and the script, because there's 3 writers to a movie. There's a screenplay writer, and then sometimes Hollywood will, after they buy the script from you, they will get Hollywood writers to rewrite it or revise it. And so those people will be added on to the movie credits. There is the director. The director is technically a writer because the director can look at your script and make changes. They can make changes to a character's dialogue. They can make changes to when a character is introduced, how a character is introduced. So that's why they're considered in industry standard as the second writer. And then the last writer, the one that we hardly ever think of or talk about in mainstream America, is the editor. The editor is the person that takes all of the clips of the movie as it's filmed, and they dice it up into story form. So if you notice on reality TV, a lot of people or reality stars will say, well, that is the way they edited it that made it sound that way. So if you notice, you would have small little cuts in a scene. They can put two scenes together to make it look like something else. So when an editor does that, oh yes, Tommy, thank you. How many pages? When an editor does that, they're actually changing your story, right? Because you wrote it a particular way. The director rewrote and shot it a particular way, and then the editor cuts and pastes and can change and alter the story. And that's the final draft of the movie, the editor. So there's 3 writers. Okay? So if you get an old script of a movie that you like and you've seen the movie, it's going to be much easier for you to internalize the writing process that way. So yes, definitely read scripts. How many pages is it per minute? Each page is 1 minute of filming. Each page of writing is 1 minute of filming. And on Saturday, I'll probably show you examples of, what it looks like. For a screenplay, you should not have a whole bunch of words on the page. It's too much. You need to have, your page needs to be mostly white. You need to have as little black ink as possible on your page. If it's too dense, they're gonna know that you're a novice writer, right? So it's like Hollywood will, producers and readers will look at a script, just flip through it, and if it doesn't even look right, they toss it to the side, okay? So yeah, so knowing all these standards, getting feedback on your craft, on your script is extremely important. And then there's like informal places like this where you can do it. There's also professional script readers and consultants that will read your script, give you written feedback, and some that will work with you through your writing process. And I want to eventually get there, but not just yet. Hi, T. How are you? Okay, any other questions? Any other questions? I'm going back and forth because Periscope's over here. And no, Facebook is over here. Periscope is over here. So I'm going back and forth. So I'm not crazy if you think I'm crazy. For anybody who came in after I explained what was going on. Okay, so this is called a one-pager. This is my one-pager. There are professionals that do this for a living. I had invested a lot of money in other aspects of my writing and my craft and my company simultaneously. So I was, putting out a lot of money, and I really did not have any more money in the budget to hire a professional to do my one page, so I did it myself. And this is what I showed to the producers, and they absolutely loved it. They thought it was professionally done. Okay, so if you don't have a lot of money, do not let that be a deterrent to hold you back. You do not need a lot of money. You just really need to focus on your craft, and the things will come together. So this is my first screenplay. This is the one that has all the buzz right now. It's called Meek, and I put a broken record. If you can see right here, the record is broken, and then you have a crew that is It was actually a colored picture that I made black and white, so that the clothing didn't tell you what era it was or anything. But this is like a very breakdancey form, and my script is from the 70s to current day hip hop, so it does represent what I presented to them. But I had to make it black and white, which made the images a lot more blurry, and I made the backdrop this broken record, and I totally stole that from the internet. And because it's like I put it as a what do you call that? The ink? What do you call that when you put it in the background of the paper? The ink. I forgot. You know what I mean? But superimpose it on the background. And so then you put the title and then who it's by, your contact information. Like I hate doing like the opposite. I don't know where I'm at. Okay, right there. Contact information right here. And you need a tagline. So a tagline is basically saying what your movie is about in a question form or a statement that's short and concise. So mine is, when keeping it real goes horribly wrong, right? So this one pager should be able to draw producers to your work. Okay, and so it really needs to speak to what your script is about. So this comes after you finished your final draft of your script, and it's called the one page because it's all on one page. So here's the front, and then here's the back. Okay, so the industry standard is having your title appear, and then having your log line. Your log line is usually 1-2 sentences at the most. What is the plot of your screenplay, and then a synopsis of your screenplay, and again your contact information down here. This is a one-pager, and if you notice, if you can hear the quality of paper, this is really thick, glossy paper. Okay, so there's industry standards like that. You don't want to walk in with resume paper, with pictures and something that's done on Pic Collage, and it looks really cute and creative, but it's not industry standard. You really want to go industry standard so that you can say that, you know, you're a team player, you're knowledgeable about your stuff. Okay, so this is a one-pager. So if you're a person who has a script that's already complete, you want to consider starting your one-pager. And again, you can hire somebody to do that. I didn't have the money to do that. And now my agent will do that. But that actual one-pager is really good, so we don't have to waste money on that. Hey, Aunt Amanda. So we're not going to waste money on a one-pager for that one. So save a lot of money with that. Are there any other questions? Looking at Facebook, Periscope. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate the hearts. That's so sweet. Okay, so I will be back here on Saturday for another script consultation. You may hear some of the same information, but I won't be starting from the beginning. It may be in the form of people's questions. But I'll be going to the next level. I will show you examples of scripts. I will give more in-depth information in terms of what needs to be in each of the acts. Hey, Kira. And definitely show you some examples and take more questions. So if you or somebody that you know, hey, Kira, are really interested in screenplay writing, it doesn't matter what part of the process you're at. You have an idea. You've written down your idea informally or formally in a script. Does not matter. I'm looking to create a small team of writers to help each other get on the next level. So if you or anyone is interested, definitely let me know. Give me a shout out. You can inbox me, send me a message, whatever. Tell me up here that you're interested, and I'll definitely take your information, and then we'll start forging forward. Now, I do have to say, there are a lot of companies, because everybody cannot be a successful Hollywood writer, even if you once were. I met a guy who was actually a successful television writer, and because of his age, they just didn't want him anymore. All right, so he was an unemployed writer who had already had successes. And I guarantee you've seen the shows that he has written. But now he's a displaced writer. So there's going to be people who are going to offer services, and it's going to cost money. This is not a gimmick. It's not going to cost you any money. What I want to do is just start the process of going towards where I want to go, is creating an avenue for writers, really quality writers, to enter into Hollywood, enter into the creative arts and the movie scene without making the same mistakes that I made. And so that's later. That's much, much later. All of this is free. Hey, Mustafa, I didn't see the other person who just came in, but I saw your name. Hey, welcome. Okay, so again, I'll be up here Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'm going to go to the next level, go more in depth in terms of what is expected in each of these acts, and actually show you product, show you actually scripts and how they're formatted. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, that's it for tonight. Thank you all for coming. I am going to, of course, save this on Periscope so you can replay. So if there's something that you want to see from the beginning, feel free to go back. Facebook, I'm going to save this on my page. If you came in late or you want to revisit it, definitely share, like, share, tell your friends. I guarantee you have family members who are screenplay writers and you don't even know. I've gone to family functions and they find out that I'm writing. They're like, oh, I have a script too. There's a lot of writers out there, and they just really hold their stories and they don't, bring it to the next level. So we want to make sure that more people are bringing it to the next level. So if you look at what's going on in Hollywood now, a lot of negativity is being exposed. And that's another reason I took my time when I first entered. I was really afraid of that shark mentality, because that's just not me. So I was very leery of who I worked with. And as we can see, there needs to be a change in Hollywood. And as the doors are being knocked down and other people are having opportunities, you need to make sure you're in a position where your craft, you know it, your product is well presented and represented, so that when those doors are open for you, boom, you're in, right? All right, so see you guys Saturday. Tell a friend. Thanks so much. Bye.